morning, wake up yawning, feel a change I can't explain. Something's different in my living, got a mood I can't contain.
Yeah, what was that? Well, we'll come to that a little later. Hi, y'all. It's Joe for the Cranky Old Gay Guy. And today we're going to be talking about manopause. That's right, manopause. Not menopause, manopause. Also known as, oh boy, andropause? Andropause. Something that they've known about since the 1940s when men's hormones change and you go through things. That's right. It can happen in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s, 70s. Who's to say exactly? Unlike female symptoms, because we don't want to diminish menopause, because symptoms for women are much more severe, much more frequent, and much more noticeable and uncomfortable. Hot flashes, irritability, bloating, general just feeling like ugh, and then suddenly beet red. With men, you can get hot flashes, you can get fatigue, you can have a drop in your libido, drop in your testosterone, which then the balance of testosterone to androgen, estrogen changes, and estrogen goes up. You can get moobs, that would be man boobs. There's a lot of things that can happen. I know for me personally, there's been the drop in the T, the libido drop. I did a whole video on the lack of desire. That is part of menopause. I get not hot flashes. I get migraines, but I don't think that has anything to do with it because I've had those since my early 30s. Yeah, I think it was early 30s, maybe the late 20s. I do get night sweats, but it's usually just from like here to here. I have woken up and if I'm wearing a t-shirt, it'll just be soaked. I did see a doctor about this initially because I thought there was something going on because it had been going on for weeks and then months. Now it's been going on for years. It doesn't happen every night. It happens more in the winter than in the summer. But I do notice that when it happens, I have very tight muscles through here in the neck, hunching over, using my arms and shoulders too much. It all kind of locks up. And I take it as my body heating up the area to release the tension in the muscles, because in the morning when I wake up, those areas are all relaxed. I don't know why this sweats up here though. Sometimes I will wake up and this will be sweaty as well as here and here. But pretty much it's just from, mid-chest up. It's unusual, I guess, for me. I mean, it's a weird thing that my body does. I'm chalking it up to menopause because I've talked to 2 different doctors about it who said, well, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, I can take that. Just a moment. I do not have a cough button and I needed to clear the sinus there real quick. People will ask me, well, they don't ask me if I'm going through menopause. They'll ask, since you're older, they'll say something like that. Especially gay guys, it's like, well, you go dancing? It's like, rarely. I do go dancing occasionally where I'll go to a bar where there's a dance and I will dance. In fact, I am going to dance for you, the viewer, at the end of this video, so stick around. That's what those little dancing shoes at the beginning of this video are all about. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm dancing in those shoes and I'm dancing on gravel. Think about that. Now, how's that for menopause? Can I do it every day? I could probably force myself to do it every day, but oftentimes I don't have the energy. It just so happens that this morning I got up and the sun was shining and it was warm outside and I just had the urge to dance. So I did. And again, you'll see that a little bit later. Menopause, oh boy, I want to say the testosterone factor. What I was reading online, it said that only like 6% of men experiencing menopause actually have decreased testosterone. That lighting, I have a monitor here and it shut down and then it came back up. Yeah. So I'm going to read you a little bit about what menopause is. The male menopause, what you need to know. And this is put out by the East Midlands Ambulance Service in the UK. Why I'm reading this at the UK? Because I didn't see anything in the US. While many private clinics recognize and treat andropause, also known as menopause, it is not recognized as a syndrome by the National Health Service in the UK. Nor is it usually caused by a radical drop in male hormones such as testosterone. Testosterone levels do naturally decline in men, but the average decrease is 1% per year after the age of 30. Says this can be worsened by obesity, extreme stress, and some medical diseases, including drinking too much alcohol. So the andropause is probably more of a lifestyle symptom and therefore should be tackled as such. I don't agree with that. Why? Well, because I don't have any of those things that would increase it. Obesity, extreme stress, medications, diseases, or drinking alcohol. So that doesn't really apply to me. That's pretty much all it says. I didn't find a lot of research on this, but I did find a song, and again, you'll hear that at the end of this video. It's a song that I wrote. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Thank you. But I had a little help with the musical background. I got that. It's an AI music, so, shoot me. But I didn't have time to put together a full orchestra for you guys. So tell me about your menopause experience in the comments below, please. And if you have any stories about menopause that others would enjoy, put those in there as well. And a reminder that I'm going to be doing an advice video soon. So if you would like advice from a cranky old gay guy that is non-medical advice, please send me an email at crankyoldgayguy@gmail.com. It's all one word. Okay? And today's shout out is going to go to all of the viewers here who have reached the age of menopause. Yeah, you know who you are. How do I know? Because I hear from you every day, especially on the decline of, what did I call it? Interest? Lack of desire. That's what it was. See, my brain's not firing as quick as it was because of menopause. That's going to be my new excuse from here on out. Oh, I'm suffering from menopause. Oh, let's pause for a minute. Why? Well, because I have menopause. I'm going through menopause. Yeah, that's a dad joke if I ever heard one. So let me know. And again, shout out to all you who have suffered from this or going through this. And one last thing. This video, as you're well aware, is being sponsored and financed by the author, Joseph L. Ferguson, who wrote the book, 35 Letters from a Mother to Her Son. It's a historical fiction piece set in the 70s up to 80 about a mother who writes letters to her gay son who was kicked out of the house for being gay. It's on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. Please check it out. Hear the little audio sample or read the sample pages. It's if you come from an era when people wrote letters, I think that you'll relate to the way that this woman writes letters to her son, because they're the kind of letters that my mom would write. And if you're around my age and you had relatives sending letters back and forth, because at that time, that's what you did. When I was away at college, I got letters just like this, only, well, they were a lot like this. They had nothing to do with gay, but they were a lot like these letters, including the deaths and the gossip and all that kind of stuff. So check it out. If you get it, you read it, you like it, let me know what you think. And please, please, please go to the Amazon page and leave a review. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. So I'm going to take you out with a little footstepping. Yeah. Bye-bye.